In this video, we'll be documenting the proper use and maintenance of tools and equipment designed to reduce worker exposure to potentially hazardous dust. Review the job hazard analysis prior to beginning work to determine personal protective equipment and work practice requirements. If you require additional information, have questions, or require HazCom or additional HEPA tool training, please contact your safety communicator, industrial hygiene specialist, or safety representative. In this segment, we'll talk about the Clayton Warthog series of vacuums. The Warthog HEPA vacuums are designed to provide powerful suction for source capture dust collection or for general cleanup. These electric-powered Warthogs are simple to operate, they're easy to maintain, and they're designed to withstand the demands of industrial and military applications. The 5-gallon vacuum is shipped fully assembled. The 15-gallon vacuum requires you to attach the handle before use. To attach the handle, remove the 4 bolts from the tank and insert the handle into the slots on the sides of the tank. Using a 1/2 inch ratchet or wrench, secure the handle in place with the 4 bolts. The operating and maintenance instructions for the 5 and the 15-gallon vacuums are the same. So for the remainder of this video, we're going to focus on the 5-gallon. The instructions and filter bags are packed inside the vacuum's tank, so you'll need to remove these items and install a filter bag before the first use. Operation of the vacuum is very straightforward. First, plug the vacuum into a standard 15-amp outlet. For best performance, avoid using an extension cord. Now take the end of the vacuum hose with the metal sleeve and insert it into the vacuum's inlet. Take the other end of the hose and connect a cleanup tool or a source capture tool. Flip the toggle switch to the on position to power up the vacuum motor and off to shut it down. The filter bags will need to be changed from time to time based upon your usage. Less often if the vacuum is used for light sanding, more often if it's used for general cleanup. The bag should be changed when it's 1/2 to 3/4 full. Depending on the type of dust you capture, the filter bag may need to be changed according to certain guidelines or by authorized personnel, so always check with a supervisor before opening the vacuum. When changing filters contaminated with hazardous dust, it's important to follow all safety requirements. Use of protective clothing, safety glasses, and a respirator is recommended. Connect the vacuum to a power source, but keep the toggle switch in the off position. Unlatch the vacuum head and lift it a few inches up from the tank. Now flip the toggle switch to the on position and place the vacuum head aside. The vacuum suction will prevent any dust from escaping the HEPA filter while you change the filter bag. Turn the disposal bag inside out over your arms like a large mitten. Reach into the tank and carefully pull the filter bag from the fill tube. Pull the filter bag into the disposal bag and gather the opening to seal the contaminated filter inside. Tape the neck of the bag shut to eliminate the possibility of dust escaping. If there's any residual dust inside the tank, lightly mist the walls with soapy water. Wipe it clean with a rag, and then place the rag into a disposal bag. Then unfold the new filter bag and fully expand it. Slide the cardboard collar over the vacuum fill tube and pull it towards the front wall of the tank. Now you'll want to press firmly on the cardboard to make sure that the bag is as far onto the fill tube as possible. Lift the vacuum head off the floor and inspect the pre-filter surrounding the HEPA filter. If it's noticeably dirty, then it will need to be replaced as well. But the vacuum's still running. Remove the pre-filter from the HEPA filter and place it into a disposal bag. Place a new pre-filter onto the HEPA filter. Wrap it tightly around the HEPA filter and secure it with the Velcro tab. Now turn the vacuum head upright and position it 2 or 3 inches above the tank, and then turn the vacuum motor off. Lower the head the rest of the way until it settles on the tank and secure the latches. Dispose of the contaminated filters according to the regulations in effect at your workplace. The HEPA filter should be replaced every 6 months, or whenever it becomes visibly discolored, whichever comes first. Leave the vacuum motor off during this operation. Unlatch the vacuum head and remove it from the tank. Turn the disposal bag inside out around your hands. This will keep the bag between you and any hazardous dust on the filter. Turn the HEPA filter counterclockwise to unscrew it from the motor, and gather it into the disposal bag with the pre-filter still attached. Twist the neck of the bag tightly closed, and secure the bag's opening with tape to prevent the escape of any dust. Screw the new HEPA filter onto the motor by turning it clockwise. Turn the filter until it bottoms out on the motor, but don't over-tighten. Place a new pre-filter on the HEPA and secure it with the hook and loop closure. Place the vacuum head back onto the tank and secure the latches. Dispose of the contaminated HEPA filter according to the regulations in effect at your workplace. Other than periodic filter changes, there is no scheduled maintenance that needs to be performed on either vacuum. Following these instructions, the Warthog vacuums will provide you with years of excellent performance. As with any equipment used in an industrial application, certain parts will eventually wear or be damaged. Clayton vacuums may be repaired on-site using approved replacement parts or returned to us for overhaul and repair. Ask your representative for details.